champion, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Everything about DiBiase is high class, the best of the best. DiBiase's
disgusting. Hey, at least if you lose to the $1 Million Man, you get a $100 bill stuck down your throat. That's even worse. Bigger payday than you ever received, Saxton. A $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, he's got so much money, he can probably buy this ring, probably buy the whole building. Think he'll give me a loan?
You still owe me 20 bucks, Saxton.
This guy just oozes cash.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
Any of DiBiase's opponents need to look out for the $1 Million Dream, or else they'll be paying for a trip to Dream Street.
I think the $1 Million Man will probably pick up the tab because it's one of the most devastating sleeper holds ever to be applied in a WWE ring, and he can slap it on at any time. Drop down.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive. Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Championship. He actually went ahead and created his own title, the $1 Million Championship, which was made of pure gold and countless diamonds. Punch! Speaking of the $1 Million Championship that Michael brought up, I remember when it was unveiled on the Brother Love show. DiBiase couldn't have been prouder.
Well, since you brought up the Brother Love show, I have it on good authority that the $1 Million Man was the benefactor for that show. Though that might just be rumor and innuendo.
What's going to happen here? Backbreaker! I think Randy Savage is done playing. See if he takes the bait. Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact! He knows he's in trouble. Look at this! Boom, what impact! Harsh impact. Elbow drop. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match.
I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor.
He survived the cage.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
It may not appear that way, but that beaten and battered competitor standing tall inside that cage right now is your winner.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed.
Perfect.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Macho Man Randy Savage, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect!
A flawless technician, everything executed in the ring in textbook style.
Byron, I believe the word you are looking for is not flawless, it's not textbook, it's perfect.
One of the all-time greats.
Cole, some people spend their entire lives striving for greatness. Mr. Perfect just obtained greatness naturally.
This place just got
And
cool.
his opponent, accompanied by Ric Flair from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 287 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
Without question, one of the toughest, and some would say cockiest individuals to ever compete here in WWE.
I think he just tossed that toothpick at you.
No, he missed. Remember his incredible ladder match at WrestleMania 10 against Shawn Michaels?
Who can forget that? It was a defining moment in WWE history, and it paved the way for some of the greatest superstars of this era. Corey, what about how Razor Ramon was responsible for the Monday Night War?
You're absolutely right, but how dare you, Michael Cole, bring up the 1-2-3 Kid incident. Don't let Razor hear you talking like that. He'll come smack that look right off your face.
That'd be kind of funny.
And we're underway in the presence of perfection, once again with Mr. Perfect on the loose.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Could have a stiff neck for a while. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Oh, this is dangerous right here. And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
He wants to do this in the ring. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, man. Ouch.
Nailed it.
Mr. Perfect faltering some. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him. Heavy-duty right hand.
Knocked him right off his feet. Look at this. And only a 1 count.
Very nice.
And Mr. Perfect evades that one.
Wicked clothesline. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Ooh, no luck against Ramon there. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Look at Razor Ramon. It's coming.
Now, what a choke
slam.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Mr. Perfect in a bad way here. He might just have nothing left to give, guys. He's in big trouble here.
I don't think I remember.
Shoulders on the mat. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Nice kick out there.
He's going for it all. Incoming.
Mr. Perfect, he's looking for it, Corey.
This isn't just great.
It's perfect.
Pure perfection right there, Cole.
And he's able to get the shoulder up.
It's going to take more than that.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Now, what a choke slam. Perfect is in a bad spot here, guys.
Has Ramon produced an end result?
He's in trouble. Counter here. Drop kick.
It hits the mark.
He's stalking his opponent. He's like, look out! A quick reversal by Razor Ramon. And Mr. Perfect evades that one.
Yeah, but we'll see if it'll last.
Boom! Perfectly executed.
Pure perfection right there, Cole.
Oh, man, Ramon doesn't even know where he is.
Neither do you, but that doesn't stop you from showing up.
Let's talk some history that involved the bad guy, Razor Ramon. In 1994, there were two superstars who laid claim to the Intercontinental Championship. One was Razor Ramon, and the other was the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The only way this dispute could be settled was in what would be the first ever ladder match in WrestleMania history.
Now he's working that exploit. The ladder match.
Now, what a choke slam. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Oh, man, can Mr. Perfect
An easy kick out there.
How did he do that?
Here we go. Razor Ramon is setting it up. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Beautiful rolling neck snap.
Totally perfect.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. In case you're keeping score, that's twice, Byron.
Mr. Perfect, he's looking for it, Corey.
This isn't just great.
It's perfect.
Pure perfection right there, Cole.
He could pin his opponent right here. 2. And he kicks out.
Not yet.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
No, reverses it. Look at this. How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
Whoa! He's expending a lot of energy, so he's got to keep that in mind.
He wants no part of the outside. Back inside the ring now. Showing off some of his speed there.
Mr. Perfect, he's looking for it, Corey.
This isn't just great.
It's perfect. Here's his moment, Michael.
The force of that impact should put an end to this match right here.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. referee stops the count on the ropes.
Beautiful technique.
A quick reversal by Razor Ramon. Looking for the finish.
Uh-oh. The bad guy's setting up.
From way up high. Here we go.
Razor's edge.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Pinning predicament. 1, 2, 3. What a way to win a singles match. These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
Razor Ramon.
Gonna feel the effects of this win for a while.
Razor wins. Another one for the bad guy.
Wow, I don't think we're going to have too many disappointed viewers at home. Not with action like we just saw.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
What's going on here?
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Oh, man, still not officially underway.
Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
Oh, nasty impact.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Oh, a debilitating elbow drop. Oh, big knee. Clothesline. Momentum not on the Nature Boy's side. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
Yeah, he's got his shoulders down. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Ooh, what impact. Ric Flair going for an early pin. Mr. Perfect kicks out of the pin early.
Just needs to do more damage.
What a clothesline! Ouch! I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Ric Flair has a lifestyle like no other person on the planet. But let's be clear, gentlemen, that's because of his success in the ring. The Nature Boy takes care of business inside those ropes and is proud to be the dirtiest player in the game.
Wow! Elbow! What does Ric Flair need to do now to remain a factor in this match? This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
Hey, he can still win this thing.
Boom! Perfectly executed.
Nice. Shut it down.
Nature Boy Ric Flair is certainly one of a kind.
Mr. Perfect, he's looking for it, Corey.
This isn't just great.
It's perfect.
Incredible.
Ric Flair is in a real bad spot.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow. Now let's look back at that amazing action.
These superstars didn't exactly set the world on fire, but this match had its moments, as we see
Here's
here.
your winner, Mr. Perfect.
Without even breaking a sweat, this one is over.
This win is exact.
You're watching WWE Live from Los Angeles, and boy,